Hello there, my friends. My name is Ben Ellis, and welcome back to the countdown to the Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu movie during a Lego Star Wars set review. Enjoy! And here we are, boys and girls, another little Star Wars set review 75209. Han Solo's landspeeder, and here's a box of Han, Chewie, and Kira and Lando Calrissian, and here's Lando's Millennium Falcon. Let me set the box aside. Okay, let's take a look at the let's take a look at the minifigures. Excuse me. Anyway, let's take a look at the minifigures. Here's a Corellian Hound. Bark, bark. Anyway, let's set them aside. Here's Kira. Here's her jacket. Looking good, Kira. Why, thank you, man. I always look good on Corellia. Yep, you sure do. And then there's Han Solo in his Corellian outfit because he was born on Corellia during the days of the Empire. And of course, here's his jacket. Here's his muddy boots on Corellia because that's Han Solo's home planet of Corellia because he was born in Corellia. And he's been running the streets since he was a kid or teenager, whatever. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at Han Solo's landspeeder. Here it is. Here's the side of Han Solo's landspeeder. And this landspeeder is also in Solo Star Wars story movie that came out like in 2018. Here's the front. Here's the engine and the other engine. And here's the side. And man, looking good. And so far, this set looks a little bit like Luke's landspeeder, but instead of the instead of the three engines on top and the right side and the left side. Anyway, and I also like the thrusters where you can shoot out pink fire. Anyway, let's take a look at the back where you can remove this. And this right here is coaxium. Yeah, it is coaxium. Yeah, yes, it is. This is coaxium. That's the fuel to power up a Star Destroyer and a Rebel ship. And if you have enough coaxium, it's enough to power an entire fleet. Anyway, let me put this back inside if I can. Well, there we go. There we go. Anyway, here's the driver's seat, the driver's side, where you can also put Han and Kira in, more so in a minute. Now let's take here's the two engines. Anyway, let's take a look at the inside. And here's the inside. Here's where you do your maintenance stuff on Han Solo's landspeeder on Corellia. Anyway, let's put it back together if I can. Anyway, let's take a look at the bottom. Here's the wheels. Here's the wheels. Here's the other wheels. Anyway, you can also move it side to side, and yep. Anyway, let me set Han Solo and Kira in. Anyway, this is a really cool landspeeder. I mean, this is the landspeeder that Han stole on where he's being chased by Moloch and Imperial speeder bikes on his home planet of Corellia, as Han was trying to get off on Corellia, so that way he and Kira can start a new life before Han joins the Empire. Yeah, but don't worry, Han doesn't join the Empire too long because he also become a smuggler. And he met Chewbacca on Minban, and actually he met Chewbacca on Minban first, then became a smuggler, and how he got the Millennium Falcon, and of course he also met Lando. Anyway, let me put Kira. Yeah, it's a really cool set. And this set is really cool. I mean, yeah, my mom's favorite character is Han Solo, and her future crush was Harrison Ford. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. You can also recapture the scene, the Corellia chase scene where Han's being chased by Moloch and the Corellian hounds, and of course Imperial speeder bikes like this. Yep. And oh look, they're making a left turn. But wait, there's more like this. Full like a Cadillac, steam like a beaver. Anyway, it's a really cool set. Or you can have Han park like this, like Han and Kira watching a drive-in theater on Corellia if it's not taken over by the Empire. But anyway, it's a really cool set. You guys will like it a lot. 10 out of 10. Anyway, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always.